Reading you directly from Southwestern College, this is The Weekly Spoon, your source for tasty news.
Good evening, I'm Javier Vargas.
And I'm Ali Adriano, and these are the most relevant news stories of the week. With Governor Schwarzenegger not seeking a third term in office, questions arise on who will be the one to take the former kindergarten cop star's place as the new head of state. Three candidates have come to the forefront. Republican candidate Meg Whitman, previous CEO of eBay, is running on a platform of balancing California's budget. Fellow Republican and State Insurance Commissioner Steve Poizner main objective is to strengthen the borders on firm management on illegal immigration. On the Democratic side of things, current state attorney Jerry Brown's platform emphasizes a more harmonious and California state government. Elections will take place this November. Sequel, Jingle All the Way. Where is the sequel for Jingle All the Way?
I don't know, but it was a really funny movie. I love Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid.
Good for you.
But anyway, it can be said history was made with the signing of the new healthcare reform. But for many citizens, many questions still arise about the bill's contents.
To hear.
The United States Congress finally declared that America's workers and America's families and America's small businesses deserve the security of knowing that here in this country, neither illness nor accident should endanger the dreams they've worked a lifetime to achieve.
President Barack Obama finally makes good on his promise of health reform. While many say the language of the bill opens itself up to abuse or overexerts the power of the government, the president assures only good things will come from it. Many will see before the year's up. If you're under 26 and aren't covered, you can be attached to your parents' plan. There's a ban on denying people for pre-existing conditions and banning yearly and lifetime limits. And to all those who said it couldn't be done, President Obama says this.
And this is my favorite memory, Iowa. That creed that says, yes, we can.
I'm Thomas Hitbeck for the news.
A new polar bear plunge exhibit is opening at the San Diego Zoo on March 26th. The improved exhibit is built more environmentally friendly by featuring helpful hints to teach visitors how to reduce their carbon footprint. Also features an offbeat attraction to the exhibit. A newly built double water slide will showcase, you heard right, polar bear racing. Not we here at the Weekly Spoon condone such a thing, but attendees at the exhibit will be able to place bets on these races. The polar bears competing include Kaluk, nicknamed the Athlete, coming in at 950 pounds and is the largest bear in the exhibit. Chinook, nicknamed the Stalker, is known for being the most rambunctious of the lot. And Sasan, aptly named the Princess, is considered the most petite, coming in at 560 pounds. Oh, this just in, gamblers across America have proclaimed the polar bear has now replaced the chicken as the most awesome animal to bet on.
Yeah, right. You know, when I have my chicken fights and my cockfights in my backyard,
yes,
you know, it gets intense. I win a lot of money. It's crazy. It's fun.
Sure, sure.
In marijuana news, San Diego's clear-eyed 11-person medical marijuana task force will meet with community leaders at the Land Use and Housing Committee meeting to propose their recommendations for medical marijuana dispensaries in San Diego. The recommendations consist of establishing a permit process for dispensaries, restricting dispensaries from opening in residential areas, as well as keeping them 1,000 feet from schools and playgrounds. It also requires security guards to stand watch during business hours and prohibits painting storefronts with excessive use of the marijuana leaf design. On a related note, issue 9 of comic book The Medical Marijuana Task Force will be on shelves later this month. The trade paperback will be out later in June. You know, I have every single Medical Marijuana Task Force magazine, and, you know, everything is so funny. Funny. Especially when you're high.
Are you hungry too?
No.
Other news. Shocking news. For the first time in history, Southwestern College faces possible probation. 10 areas of deficiency are required to be corrected by October of next year, with 5 of those requirements to be corrected by October of this year. Failure to do so means the college would lose its accreditation, be ineligible for state funding, and unable to transfer classes to or award certificates and degrees for students. WAS evaluators concluded that Southwestern College suffers from a collective inability to work together, which was one of the deficiencies that brought the attention to Superintendent Dr. Raj Chopra's form of leadership. Southwestern is reaching out to the community for areas of improvement as well as areas of strength. Stronger communication between the administration and students seem to be the main focus. Seeing that Southwestern is trying to rectify these sanctions, seems like Southwestern needs to take a break from politics and refocus on education.
And they also have to teach people how to say Southwestern.
They sure do. Also, art teacher Roberto Lagrima has brought a very interesting expose at the entrance of Southwestern's main campus. James Warren Jones was the founder and leader of the People's Temple, which is best known for the November 18, 1978 death of more than 900 temple members in Jonestown, Guyana, along with the deaths of 9 other people at a nearby airstrip, including Congress Leo Ryan, and Jones Massacre ranks among the largest mass suicides in history. This event was the greatest single loss of American civil life in a non-natural disaster until 9/11. That is so sad.
Tragic.
Very sad.
In other news, surging tea prices have plagued local coffee shop The Tradewinds. It appears that the foreign tea trade and coffee has been suspended due to anthrax attacks on exporting trade ships. Now, there are different ways that the United States could import the coffee. However, many of those are seen as very illegitimate and not good for the economy. We now go on to Ivana Rivera-Hughes, who has more on this bewildering story.
That's right, Javier. Coffee head prices have gone up 200% in the last 2 weeks. Coffees and teas are in such great demand, hence the price inflation. $12 for a regular cup of Joe. Let's see what one of our fellow customers has to say about this. Excuse me, sir. Can you let me know?
I'm afraid we've lost contact with Ivana. Hold on. Our producers have just informed us that Ivana Rivera-Hughes has passed away, and the zombified Tradewinds patron has escaped into the general public. Everyone keep a clear eye and look out for this man. Here at the Weekly Spoon, we send our condolences to Ivana and her family. She will be missed by everyone except for me. She owed me a lot of money. And now, on to entertainment.
Entertainment indeed. Busking in the practice of performing public places for tips. Due to the economy and overall lack of venues to perform in San Diego, musicians and performers alike are taking to the streets to make a living. Here's Enrique with the story.
My name's Enrique. Here I am with Southwestern College entertainment segment, and we have actually found buskers here at downtown San Diego. So, man, what makes you do this?
I do it for the experience, and I do it for money.
So is that why you guys wear the bandanas, so you guys don't get as dark as me?
No, we wear the bandanas because busking out here is illegal.
Coolest cats in Balboa Park, Monday through Friday, people.
Let's close with He's My Father.
He's my father, he's my father, yeah, he's my father, he's my dad.
You know, I saw the regime at Woodstock when I was a youngster, and man, it was a hoot.
A hoot?
They rocked my socks off.
Your socks.
The music scene in San Diego is alive and kicking, with scores of local bands thriving in the landscape, the musical landscape that is. Here at the Weekly Spoon, we like to showcase these bands, and the band we are going to showcase today is called The Regime. The Regime is a band that here in San Diego that performs throughout the entire United States, and they've also gone extensively touring throughout Europe. This 3-piece band recently played at the Skybox on Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Enrique was there to capture all the news.
I'm Enrique, and I'm here with...
The Regime.
You guys play in San Diego often?
Yes.
Three-piece band here. So what kind of music do you guys play?
Punk rock music. Independent ska core.
So do you guys wear a certain outfit when you guys play? Do you guys try to represent a certain theme?
Yeah, I guess we have like a militant look or whatever, yeah.
That's cool, that's cool. That's all the time we have tonight. Thank you, Regime, for taking your time. See you guys around.
Goodbye.
The Regime looks like a lot of fun.
They sure do.
They look like.
They look hot.
You know, there's a lot of types of music that I don't listen to, like rock and punk and
Lady
rap.
Gaga?
No, but I like the Regime. The rockabilly sense of a fun adventure is spot on.
Spot on.
Anyway,
Indeed.
speaking of spot on, here is our weatherman, who is always spot on, to give us a sight at the weather. Joe, take it away.
Joe.
Oh, thank you guys for the intro. You really know how to make a guy feel welcome. Hello, I'm your weekly weatherman, Joe. Ending the weekend, temperatures are going to drop slightly from high 70s to low 70s, high 60s. Then later on in the week, it's going to get a little bit cloudy, followed with a little bit of rain. Hope you guys got your umbrellas. Then it should clear up again and start getting some more warm weather in the middle of the week. Up here on the East Coast, they're experiencing a really cold weather for this time of year, especially the windy cities like Chicago and Detroit. New York, actually normal weather. Experiencing high heat waves in Miami, and onto the West Coast. Perfect weather for us. 67 degrees over here in California. 56. Nice drop for Las Vegas. Hey, Holiday, you free this weekend? Other temperatures, 47 up there in the Northwest. Really cold fronts down here in the middle America. Well, on the global weather, we see a lot of storm fronts coming in, so everybody break out your ponchos. Okay, I'm good. Heavy storms are going to be coming in from the west in a couple weeks. They should die down by the time they get to the East Coast.
Hey Joe, come here. Have a seat over here. Let's have a seat. Come here.
No, I feel fine standing where I am.
Well, Joe, to answer your request, you might as well suffocate in that poncho because I would go with anyone other than you to Las Vegas.
Oh, even me, baby? I love going to Vegas. Can you still do that thing on the pole?
What? Which one?
The pole thing.
What's
Anyway,
the thing?
so Joe, we here at the Weekly Spoon, you know, we've been having some issues with our weathermen, and you are actually been voted by Time Magazine as the worst weatherman in the United States. How do you feel about that?
I don't know whether to feel insulted or proud.
Well, you know, being the worst weatherman in the world, we can't have you thinking that you have a place here at the Weekly Spoon anymore. So actually, I've been told by our producers that I need to announce on national television that you have been let go. All your retirement has been put into my bank account, and your pensions are no longer void. So what that means is that you are officially a bum. How does that make you feel, Joe?
You ever see Michael Douglas in Falling Down?
No.
I'm going on a rampage right now. No, excuse me, I got to stop by my locker.
Well, hold on. Before you go on a rampage, I just want to let you know that your mother called me, and she wanted me to tell you that you are also awarded the worst son in the world. So on that note, we just want to let you know that you are a terrible human being, and where are you going, Joe? Where are you going? All right, Joe. Well, Joe's left the studio, but thank you, Joe, for your 2 weeks here at the Spoon News. It was terrible working with you. Well, that's it for tonight, and I hope that you guys have a better week than Joe will. My name is Javier Vargas.
And I'm Alalie Adriano. And we wish you
the best week ever.
Vegas, baby.
Woo!
Woo!